Great day, parents and scholars. We continue to review and inspire review what we've learned early in the year, as well as continue on with our teaching with decimals. So let's start with some examples where I saw some of the struggles were from homework last night, and also from today in class when we went over again. So this says, Miss Brown's 4th grade classes are going on a field trip. That is 58 4th graders total. If there is room for 9 students on each minivan, how many minivans will Miss Brown need for every student to go on the field trip? So first, the student needs to know, what am I expected to do? Am I doing multiplication or am I doing division? Okay? And how do you know? Well, let me talk you through it. I feel that it's not multiplication. One reason why, when I look at my answer choices, we have 7, 6, 5, and 4. So there's no way we're multiplying 58 and 9. Okay? I think it is division. And what further leads me to believe that, it says that is 58 4th graders total. When it gives us the total, that's the indication that it's division, because that's the number that goes inside of the box called the dividend. So I'm going to put my 58 inside of the box. I'm leaving intentional space for me to do work between my 5 and the 8, and it says 9 students can fit in each minivan. Okay, let me read that last sentence. How many minivans will Miss Brown need for every student to go on the field trip? Okay, so now I'm going to do my multiples of 8. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, and 108. And I'm paying close attention to this 5. And I know this 5 is not larger than that 9. So that lets me know it's not the same or larger than the 9. So I know it's automatically 0, because the number is not big enough. So the 5 is going to join the 8. Now it is 58. So now we have 58. And we have to get as close to it as possible without going over. So the closest I can get is 54. How many multiples did I go down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went down 6. 58 and 54 are different, therefore I have to subtract them. Put 54 in your head, count up to 58, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. That gives me 4. So I get 6 remainder 4. Now remember, the 58 inside the box, that is the number of 4th grade students. And all of the students are going. Okay? Because she said for every student to go on the field trip. So how many minivans will I need? I will need 7. And let me explain why. 6 of the vans will be filled. 1 van will only have 4 students in it. And it's okay, because all students have to go. Okay? So it'll be 7 minivans needed. Okay? A lot, when we did a problem similar, a lot thought that the remainder, that's the number of students that's left over. Okay? But they still have to go. It just won't be a full van. Okay? So the answer is 7. Okay? Now let's look at number 4. Great example of a 2-step problem. It says Mr. Zookeeper has 50 bananas in a box. After eating 2, he puts the rest into the monkey's cage. If there are 8 monkeys in the monkey cage and each monkey eats the same number of bananas, how many bananas does each monkey get? So the first thing I know, I'm starting off with 50. And then it says he eats 2 of them. Okay? So if I take 2 away here, that gives me 48. And then it says there are 8 monkeys, and each monkey eats the same number, the equal number, same number, equally shared, however you want to say it. That's a key word for us for our division. So we're going to do 48 because it's 48 total bananas left. And there are 8 monkeys, and we need to see how many bananas each monkey is going to get. So I'm going to do my multiples of 8. Okay, this 4 is not the same or larger than this 8, so therefore I know I have to put automatic 0 because it does not go into 4. And now that 4 gets some help, now it's 48. I have to go as close as I get to 48 without going over, and I'm stopping right at 48. How many multiples did I go down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These numbers are the same, so we're done. So our answer here is 6. Each one will get 6. Okay. Let's look at number 5. Carlos ate 1/3 of a chocolate pie for dessert. Derek ate 2/5 of a banana cream pie for dessert. Malik ate 3/7 of an apple pie. Who ate the most pie for dessert? So we're trying to compare these. So first I'm going to write Carlos, and I'm going to do 1/3. I have to map it out, I have to draw out what it looks like. Okay, Malik has 3/7. Okay, now I want to compare this to 1 whole. How far is 1/3 from being 1 whole? 1 whole will be 3/3, so it's 2/3 away. And 2/5 is 3/5 away from being 5/5 from 1 whole. And 3/7 is 4/7 away from being 1 whole. Okay, so let's start comparing. So let's do 1/3 and 2/5. And we're going to butterfly that. We have 5 and we have 6. So we know 2/5 is larger, so that automatically excludes Carlos. So now it's between Derek and Malik. 2/5 for Derek, 3/7 for Malik. 2 times 7 is 14. 5 times 3 is 15. So therefore Malik ate the most dessert. So our answer would be Malik. Okay. Next, these last couple of ones is what we're currently working on with decimals. And it has a shark tooth has a mass of 1 in 600 kilograms. Which decimal is equivalent to 1 in 600? Okay, so 1 in 600, I will write it as a decimal is 1 and 600. Now hundreds is 2 places past the decimal, but the only digit here is 6. So how could I write it where it will still say 6? Okay, and the only way I could do that is I put a 0 here and a 6 there. Now let me read and see if I get 1 in 600. 1 and 600. Okay, and so our answer here would be C. Okay, so as a quick review, if we have a decimal in 1 digit, that's considered tenths. If we have a decimal in 2 digits, that is considered hundredths. So this one here says, which number sentence is true? Which number sentence is true? So I'm going to look here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert these decimals to fractions so I can easily determine which is larger. So how would you read this? This will be read as 900ths. 900ths, because it's two numbers past the decimal. That's why it is 900ths. Equals, and then this is 9/10 because there's only a decimal in one digit. Now, one thing that we have learned, that our denominators have to be common. They have to be the same. So anytime you have 10 and 100, this is what we're going to do. We're going to add a 0 here to the denominator. Whatever you do to this denominator, you must also do with the numerator. Now, so is 900ths equal to 90/100ths? No. So we can mark that out. We know it's not A. This will be 6/10ths. And it's saying that it is greater than 63/100ths because it's two numbers after the decimal. Okay, here we go again. We have 10 and 100. Okay, we have to have a common denominator. The bottom of numbers is our denominator. So we're going to add a 0 here. And we must add a 0 to its numerator. So is 60/100ths greater than 63/100ths? No, because 60 is not greater than 63. Okay, let me go to C. That will be 72/100ths is less than 27/100ths. And we know 72 is not greater than 27. So we know it's not C. So D, let's work it out. We have 8/10ths equals, and we have, some may put 80/100, and I'm going to show you another way as well. There again, we have 10 and we have 100, and we have to have common denominators to compare decimals. So we're going to do, add a 0 there. So 80/100ths equals 80/100. So that will make D correct. Another thing your student might have done, which I hope they will remember, this 0 here can drop off because it's at the end of it. We can drop it off. That means we can take it off. We can delete it. So I have 8/10ths equals, what do I have? 8/10ths. And so D is our answer. And we're going to look at number 8 really real quick. And we have Thomas lives more than 5,500 kilometers and less than 7,500 kilometers from his school. Which choice could be the distance Thomas lives from his school? Okay, so we're looking for something that's greater than 5,500ths, yet less than 7,500ths. So I'm going to convert these and see which one falls between 55 and 75. So this one here will be 600. 600ths, and we know 6 will not go between 55 and 75. So it's not A. Let's look at B. And that will be, drop that off. Okay, remember, drop that 0 off. So that'd be 5/10ths. Well, surely 5 is not going to go between 55 and 75. So that wouldn't be it. Okay, for C, we can drop that 0 off as well. And we have 6/10ths. So let's see, because we have 6/10ths, and then we have, let's see if it's larger than 5,500ths. What do we have to do? Do you remember? Great. You have to add a 0. They have to be common denominators. And so you also have to add a 0 to its numerator. Oh, so 60/100ths. Yes, indeed. That will go between 5,500ths and 75. Because 60 is between 55 and 75. It falls between there. And 1 and 300ths, we know that wouldn't be it because this is over one whole. That 1 is in the whole numbers place, or the unit number. So this is more than one whole. And of course, when we're dealing with these decimals here, these are all less than one whole. And so our answer is C. Okay? So work very hard. Make sure your scholars are showing their work. Some are just circling things because they're doing it at the last minute and not working them out. We're really trying to be intentional with our learning and understanding. Okay? So please make sure they watch the video first and then they complete their homework. Thank you.